It's called S U P. Alright, just type in super. Alright, super. Just finish that. Then add a cool to it.
No space or space?
No spaces. And then epic.
Space?
No space. And then YT.
Only got it take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up.
What is this?
100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I get back up.
Yeah, bro.
You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go be. Better run up the cash.
Wait. I know what challenge this is gonna be.
But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it.
Where is it? Hopefully they didn't take it out. Hopefully they took it out. No.
Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock.
This one game mode.
In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated.
If you're talking about Madden 20, then yeah. Well, it wasn't really a game mode, it was like challenges. Hey, what team do you guys want me to play with? Seahawks? Alright, and versus what team? I have the Ravens one right now. Bro, that would be like, that's gonna be a so easy. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, we're winning.
Move the chains, tell them get about the win. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them hit the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover in a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a
I actually might switch the team
competition looking steep, and I'm training, I've been
just to see what happens.
move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championship.
No one cares about
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday.
Well, Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to listen to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'd be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Here's Carson. Able to avoid him. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Nah, bro. Let me instant replay that real quick. Bro, like. Ooh. Bro, that was crazy, bro.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This will be fielded at the 8.
Fumble!
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No fumble, but he
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, and that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now it's Lockett. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down, Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
But how about this, a fake?
See, I never get to throw it.
The first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I never get to throw it.
Anytime a fake doesn't work,
Yeah,
we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down. Murray with a third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. We're trailing now 6-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. They'll have a first down past the 40 as they get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run it with Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
They knock it out of their hands.
Third and long. It's Wilson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. And the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson going to hand it to Parsons.
Yeah, I did.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On the delay, here's Carson.
No good run.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
Oh, that's me back.
And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage?
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray underneath for Johnson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
1st down, Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We would have picked that off.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's Murray, airing this one out for Fitzgerald, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Oh, what a move. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Bro, like,
Great
why do
blocking
they
on the
never
return.
move?
It springs him for 25. And possession
Because,
will
like,
switch
if you
hands,
don't go back
1st
and
and
get
10.
it, you're going to be right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we come up on halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
How come I have to kick it off?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
I want a hit stick. I want a
6
fumble.
yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They haven't scored a touchdown yet.
His throw incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. CD, while we have a quick second here, I want to give a shout-out to 3 teams who have struggled mightily this year, who all got wins in Week 12. The Dolphins, the Redskins, and for their first win of the season, the Bengals.
How about you? I love your empathy, right? You hate to see teams struggle like this. Hate to see teams that are down. And when they get wins, you come with a little bounce, don't you? You got a little extra spring in your step. Those Bengals, and they beat the Jets, who at the time were hot, right? They won 3 in a row. How about Washington? That win over Carolina. And then, of course, the Dolphins. No one really saw that coming. Their win over Philadelphia, even though it was at home. Could those wins for those teams be the death knell for the teams that lost? The Jets, we're not going to talk about them anymore. Carolina, they still thought maybe a late run could put them in the playoff race in the NFC South. And then how about Philadelphia? But they're not out of it.
No.
They still control their destiny. If they win out, they go 9-7 and win the NFC East.
Yeah, because they're just 1 game back of 6-6 Dallas. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He lets it fly for Lockett. It got his man complete.
I wanted to
was
run
an
it,
impressive 31-yard gain. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big gain.
Now it's Carson.
They are in the way.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 58 right there. Blue dance.
They run again with Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
QB clutches it up.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
And he will score. Touchdown, in Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's certainly playing. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient I can understand.
Replay that. No.
You want to rub it in a little, you fake it.
I gotta replay that. I have to replay that. Who was it? I think it was this guy right here. I forgot how to zoom in, alright? Watch. He was like, see what he does.
He snapped it from the 3, but from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
If that guy didn't do that,
my grandmother was saying it smells terrible. Murray now on first down. Incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Right?
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Screenplay, Johnson. Only a yard.
What are you playing? Fortnite? No, Madden.
Third. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
Let's go, interception! Let's go!
And his guys will take over
That's
at
the guy I was
their
gonna
44-yard
move,
line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
This is Carson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Touchdown.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big yardage. Scramble, it gets him a first.
Got a touchdown.
Down.
With the QB.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Wilson out to his left. Now he'll pull it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guy, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on second down. Murray. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Pass complete to Edmonds, his running back. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. Fancy footwork at the 45. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Carson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Ball.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Come on,
Yeah, I
one more
don't think you just say, well, my
kicker.
kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
No. Hey, at least I won.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this.
Where are you watching my broadcast?
Some of the words that were said, but I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in.
I'm about to end my